Welcome to Trending Niches, episode number 49, and I hope you all had some great Q4 sales. I hope you hit some new personal records or managed to hit your targets and surpass your sales from last year if you've been around that long. Let me know in the comments down below. I'd be very curious to find out how you did. You don't have to share your numbers if you don't want to. I personally also managed to hit some new goals and break records from the previous year, which I'm really happy about. Things are slowly dropping off now, which is always a bit depressing, obviously, because we know that the end of December and January are really slow compared to the beginning of December. However, things will pick up again once we get a bit further into the next year, so don't worry. And yeah, let's start with the first trending niche that I found for you on Amazon merch. Trend number one on my list is one that's recently appeared out of nowhere, and I'm guessing most of you know the designs that say "be kind." Well, these ones also say "of a bitch." So no idea why this has randomly popped up and doing so well, but if we look at these designs right here within Flying Upload, all of them have the new badge. All of them are posted within the last few weeks, or within the last month, which is crazy. The top seller's got 122k BSR, which is definitely really good. And yeah, I mean, different design styles work right here, but most of these are just simple text-based ones. Now, I personally would have thought that this might be getting rejected from Amazon because it is a bit vulgar language, but it seems like all of these recent listings got through. That's never a guarantee, unfortunately. So still proceed with caution. Like, don't post 100 designs very quickly. Check them first. But even if you can sell this on Amazon, you can still try on other platforms, because if this is a recent trend and so many people seem to be interested in it, then it's definitely worth trying this out on other platforms as well, like Etsy, TeePublic, Spreadshirt, etc. Niche number two is emotional support blank, and this is a design concept that works in many different ways. Usually it's a very funny design, and I also noticed a few newcomers in this niche, which I'm going to show you in a minute here. But looking at the first row to begin with, we've got 15k BSR, and then most of these other ones are 20k, which is really good. And what have we got right here? We've got emotional support human, do not pet, emotional support animal with a goat that's screaming, same right here. He screams, so I don't have to. Emotional support snake, that's a pretty funny one. And then scrolling down further, here we've got the recently posted designs. So all of these ones with a rooster, if you look at the published since, this has all got 30-ish days on it. This one over here on the right, 29 days. And all of these have got a decent BSR. We've also got emotional support pickle with 82 days, so also fairly recent. So it seems like with this phrase, there's a lot of interest with different animals, different funny spins, and you know, if you can come up with something funny right here, there is potential. And yeah, a lot of designs doing really well at the top of these search results. Whilst Christmas sales and evergreen sales are sadly dropping off now, one upcoming trend that is going to do quite well is New Year's Eve. So quite a lot of people will buy shirts related to this, and I've actually searched this right here on all marketplaces, so we get a bit more variety. Now, you will notice a lot of these literally just saying Happy New Year 2024, which is a bit generic. I wouldn't really recommend trying that out unless you have a very unique style, or maybe access to ads where you're able to push it a bit better. But scrolling down, we can see some more unique ideas. So popping bottles for the new year, that is a bit of a sub niche that you can sort of target parents with. And you could add the year right here. This design doesn't have a year added. Also notice, by the way, there is a lot of new badges. So a lot of these designs recently posted and still managing to get a decent BSR already 2 weeks ahead of the New Year's Eve, or 3 weeks ahead. So there is potential to enter this sort of trend with new designs. We've got a few ones right here that I quite like, cruising into 2024. And this one right here, it's a New Year trip 2024, so it's mixed with cruises right there. And that's not to say, you know, that's the only option. Think of other things that people might be doing for the new year other than going on a cruise, and you could mix or cross niche your designs with that. Here, for example, we've got swimming into Christmas in the UK marketplace. That's pretty interesting. I don't know where anyone is swimming in the UK at this time of the year. Let me know in the comments if you know, but that just shows that even with some other topics, you can potentially get sales, and it will probably be easier to stand out in search results than just putting Happy New Year 2024 in the t-shirt, because that's what most people are going to do. I also quite like these sorts of designs with a funny spin. So this one is quite old and obviously wouldn't work anymore with these years, but screw 2020, forget 2021, hello 2022. I'm sure some people would also resonate with that sort of design for the recent years if they didn't have a good year last year or the year before. So yeah, but putting a funny spin on t-shirts often makes things easier in terms of getting sales. Speaking of 2024, another niche that's trending very, very high right now and is going to trend for the foreseeable future is established 2024, meaning new dads, new mums, new grandparents for the year of 2024. You can see a variety of designs right here, leveling up to uncle, and there's no year attached to this. You could make designs like that with the year as well. As you can see, we've got promoted to grandpa, established 2024 right there. You can do it for brothers, right? So promoted to big brother, and then have some kids themed designs. We've got dinosaurs, we've got diggers right here. Soon to be daddy loading for 2024. You could make that for women as well. Then we've got it cross niched with the American flag too. That definitely stands out and not too apparent in these search results. Here's another one. But you get the gist. You can often mix this with different animals, different interests, different design styles to be a bit more unique. Here we've got another one that looks quite cool in terms of the color scheme, the tractor, and the font as well. Quite like this with a big brother. And another idea, leveled up to big bro. We've got 2 players right here, and a third one is joining in 2024. So this is a family with 2 kids already, and a third child is joining. So you could do that for a variety of different sizes of families. You could even do it for twins. So if your family's got twins coming, that might work too. And over here, we've got an anti-design. So I think we've got almost every member of the family covered right now from what we've seen. Definitely a lot of unique ways to enter this sort of niche. Doing really well right now, and it's going to do very, very well during 2024 too. And next up, we've got My Tummy Hurts, but I'm being really brave about it. Not sure where this has come from. I did Google it, didn't find any song lyrics or whatever. This kind of feels like a social media trend. And there is a few designs that popped up in this niche that are fairly new. So this one posted 15 days ago, 300k VSR. And we've got one right here from 17 days ago. Literally just My Tummy Hurts, very small font. Most of these have a groovy design style, and they're very, very similar. But that doesn't seem to be the only thing that works. So over here we've got quite a different, unique style that is also getting sales, and that definitely stands out in the search results. So check this one out. There also seems to be a version of it where it says, "And I'm mad at the government." Again, I'm not 100% sure where this trend is coming from, but it seems to be doing really well. 2 designs right here with a 20k BSR, and there's still a few new ones popping up that are getting sales fairly quickly. Moving on to the Redbubble trends, the first one I found for you is World's Okayest Surfer with only 32 results, and some of these are related to other types of surfing as well. So for example, we've got World's Okayest Kite Surfer. I think this font, by the way, is veneer. At least that's what it looks like to me. Very, very nice font, always works really well on its own. And there isn't much competition in this. Most of these are very, very simple designs. World's Okayest Surfer right here, just simple text based again. And I also noticed, by the way, if we take surfer away, we can see 2 more trends right here in Redbubble right now with the same sort of scalable phrase attached to it. So World's Okayest Sister would be the next one. This one's got more competition, 520, which is still okay for Redbubble, but it's worth bearing this in mind. We've also got some more suggestions up here: World's Okayest Employee, Pilot, Golfer, and cousin, fisherman, etc. So as you can see, scalable design works across many different topics. And we've got World's Okayest Bass Player, which is another small niche with only 69 results right here and currently trending on Redbubble. So definitely one worth checking out. This phrase has got endless opportunities to enter many different niches with, and multiple of them are trending, which definitely signals some demand. Next up, we've got a really interesting looking niche and trend on Redbubble with knot theory. Only 39 results, and this seems to be very, very niche and specific. I've never heard of it. I don't really know what it's about, but there seems to be a lot of different, like, intricate designs in this niche. So this is the first one right here, caught my eye. Obviously lots of different shapes of knots, I'm guessing. And then we've got some more stickers down here with even more detailed graphics, which I don't know exactly what they mean, but if you can do research in this niche and create some unique designs, you're probably going to be, you know, amongst a minority, because not many people can be bothered to create designs this complex. And yeah, it seems like there is interest in this, and I could see it working quite well on things like posters too. At least that's what typically my experience is with very detailed stuff like these designs right here. So I hope this is a niche that helps you get some extra sales. I've never heard of it, and I would definitely consider entering it myself. Moving on, we've got plant water reminder, and I would have never expected this is a thing, but it seems like it's only 40 results, and most of these are stickers that either say your plants don't need water yet, or water your plants, don't forget to water me, stuff like this. So I'm guessing people will put this on their desk, on their laptop, I don't know, something where they see the sticker so they remember to water their plants. Some of these also say stay hydrated with a plant in the graphic. We've got eat your veggies right here as a reminder. So essentially think of topics that people need to be reminded of on a daily basis or on a regular basis, and try and create some stickers around them, because that seems to be working on Redbubble, and probably could also work if you post these sorts of stickers on other platforms like Amazon, Etsy, etc. Water your plants, eat healthy, remember to sanitize, clean your dishes, homework. That's a pretty cool one right here. Multiple stickers in one, although some of them are connected, which isn't ideal, I guess, or not what's intended. But this sort of, you know, set of stickers could also work well on Etsy, I'm sure. And trend number 9, this is an evergreen niche that I've never heard of, never noticed, even though I've entered hundreds of evergreen niches at this point. This is knife making with only 183 results, which is pretty good considering it's trending and it's evergreen. And there's a lot of interesting designs right here. So knife making is my jam. We've got knife making and cats make me happy. That is a scalable design that I really want to create now. Simple text based. I guess you could add a cat in there as well, and you know, enter different evergreen niches. But yeah, knife making, never really thought of it. I know of knife throwing, but not knife making, but there seems to be a lot of designs for this right here. I'd rather be making knives with a vintage sunset. That looks quite nice with a heartbeat design with multiple knives as well. Always good. This is my knife making shirt. So you can see some reoccurring sort of scalable designs right here. And it does seem to be an evergreen niche with potential. So check out knife making. And lastly, we've got librarian llama with only 40 results right here. Very, very small sort of sub niche of llamas. And we've got some common phrases right here. Librarian llama, ain't got no time for your drama. I quite like this design over here. And I could also see something like that created with AI. So, you know, a cute llama wearing glasses with a book in its hand. If you do that in a simple cartoon sticker style, then you probably get a result like that. You could add some phrases to it as well. Find me at the library right here. So I've got a funny looking llama right there. So yeah, it seems to be two niches that work together, llama plus library, and there's not a lot of competition right here on Redbubble for this trend. Just FYI, this will be the last episode of Trending Niches for 2023. There will be a 2-week break because I am taking a break as well, taking some time off. And basically, if you still want to do some trend research during this time, make sure to check out this video next, where I show you my research process for finding new and emerging trends on Amazon.